guys.
We took a vote.
It was unanimous.
I told Eric, I'm like, they probably don't care about any of this Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
You know what I said? Screw them. We'll talk what we want.
But, continue.
We're the ones playing the game here. We're the ones that have to suffer.
I don't know why you're saying we, considering you left me.
Well, hop in.
Bam!
We're gonna say hi to this cute redhead. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at her. She's so beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Lapras really gets my goat.
Dang it, you stole my joke! I was gonna say, but then there's this redhead on top of her. Anyways, Lapras. Okay, so we're gonna probably want to use Scud.
Ass.
Lap ass.
Is it Lapra?
Oh, I didn't hear the LaRue. You wanna bang bang, Mr. LaRue?
You wanna bang bang, Mr. Magoo? You know you wanna bang bang.
I don't wanna bang bang, Mr. Magoo.
Are you sure?
I don't know. He's got a pretty sweet ass.
So yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh god.
I was gonna say. Oh yeah, but like we've been trying to finish this. Okay, so what were we on? We did we did normal monsters, we didn't do effect monsters, so that's too hard.
There's so many, Eric.
There's so
many.
Here's the thing, in all of our decks, a lot of the effect monsters just kind of like, they're stepping stones towards the big guys.
Wow, that makes me feel terrible.
I still like them, but like, But yeah, so,
I mean, we
did Fusion.
We know Bruton's gotta be up there. Oh,
and Doom Donut.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Doom Donut.
Why did you forget about Doom Donut? That's how you killed my Relinquished.
Was it?
Yeah, I'd always be afraid to slam into your face downs. Because I'd be like, is it? Ah!
I just remember the time.
Oh! Speaking of being afraid to slam into face downs, Box of Friends.
Ooh.
Double kick. Couple dick.
I remember, what's it called, the time when I was so, I had asked everyone at the store and everything, because I had this was before the effect version of the Egyptian gods had come out.
Yeah?
And I had, like, the collector's...
Legendary Collection.
Legendary Collection 1. That's, yeah. I had the ones from there where they cannot be used.
Well, yeah, because they're supposed to look like from the show.
Yeah. And so I asked everyone, like, do you mind if I use these, because I don't have the real ones.
Well, because like the friggin' Slifer was like $1,000.
Oh my goodness, it was ridiculous.
The only one that was somewhat attainable was Winged Dragon of Ra.
Wait, that's because they shoved them in every single Order of Chaos. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like when I was building my Frightfur deck, and then so they had like Frightfur Tiger was like a Shonen Jump exclusive, right?
Yeah.
And he was around like $20-$30 a piece. Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
But yeah, so he was about $20-$30 a piece. So I was like holding off on my Frightfur deck for the longest time until they released the this one.
Do you mind if I heal?
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
But yeah, they released one special edition that happened to have Frightfur Tiger in the like as one of the promos. And I was like, I'm just gonna get this. And it was funny. I bought because it was also the same set that had some of the new Red Eye support. So I bought a ton of them, trying to get the Red Eye support and the Frightfur Tigers.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I think I had 2. I needed 3 for my deck, and because it was 1 or 2, you could get 1 or 2. You could get Frightfur Tiger or Excavator of the Mark, or Engraver of the Mark. And it was like essentially if you like if your opponent activates, it's a hand trap where if your opponent activates a card or effect that lists a specific card, you can pitch it to negate it. So like say you've got something like Burst Through and Destruction that says like Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can pitch Engraver in order to negate it. But yeah, you had a 50-50 chance. So I had the 2, and I think I bought like I got the 2 like in succession. But then after I got those 2, I couldn't get the 3rd one to pull out of the pack because I have 6 of them in my binder upstairs.
Well, I told you the thing that like when I was building Constellars and like I bought 2 of the like Constellar Sombres.
Oh yeah.
Somber.
Sombrero.
Sombrero. Isn't that what Chris called it?
Yes, he did.
But that was the thing. We offered to I offered to share that deck because he gave me the he gave me.
Well, that was the plan.
Yeah, the M7, and I'm like, all right, we can share this deck and build it together.
By the
But
way-
then he kind of left.
Do you remember that M7 was actually on the ban list?
Oh really?
He was limited for a bit,
Oh, I do remember that.
which is weird. I think that's something to do
Well,
with Hieratics.
Granted, at the time, Constellars were in Tier 3. Nowadays, no one gives a flying.
No one gives a flying French flamingo
Yeah.
about that.
Uh,
Well, like I was saying with Evil Swarms, like there's no levels, so Ophion's irrelevant.
but yeah, like I
And that
remember.
was the one thing they did.
I remember. I
Although the Link monster actually is pretty good. You know what it does? So
what?
it has ridiculous physical defenses, but yeah, the Link monster makes it so that they can't use their own Link monsters. You can only special summon from the extra deck to Link zones it points to. So if you have a different Link monster out, you can't summon to those zones.
But I remember at the time I bought the Sombres.
They're like $18.
Yeah, they're $18. So I spent $36. I think I pulled the last one or something.
I couldn't do that.
And then they like immediately dropped to like $8 or something.
Well, and same thing with frickin'
Now they're not even worth that. You could get them for probably a dollar or something.
yeah. Well, the same thing with the Evil Swarm version, like Kurikion. He wasn't as bad. He was only $10, but like, oh my gosh, then he dropped too. And I was like, why?
Why?
Well, no, I was happy because then I didn't need to spend more. I could get him. Excuse me, get him for a good price.
We got very off topic. So, Slifer.
Yeah.
So what happened was I had asked them like, do you think I could use these? And they were all, because we were all terrible. Well, not all of us, but like,
Yeah. We were all not great.
yeah, we were, and so
We were in no way competitive.
no.
I had my like Toon, Steel Swarm, Crystal Beast, Cyber deck until I split those into 4 different decks and I was A-okay. If you remember my first...
We just had like all the cards that we could get our hands on in a deck. Like,
Well, you remember my first actually like good deck, the Chimera Tech like Rampage deck,
we'll
right?
get to your first deck in a second. I have that story to tell. But so I remember I was facing off against Eric, and he had his Relinquish, and I had my Slifer the Sky Dragon out, and I was so happy because I used the effect with Slifer. I'm like, I got, what was it, 5 or 6 cards in my hands. He's like 5,000 or 6,000 attack. And then he throws down, but the whole thing with the gods was like they can't attack on the turn of the summon or something like that.
We just BS'd
yeah,
a lot of the
we
effects.
BS'd a lot, yeah. And so
Well, we forgot about Slifer's second effect.
yeah, with the whole 2000 thing.
Yeah, the thing they drop 2,000 if they get to 0, they die.
Yeah. So then Eric pulls out I was so like high and mighty, and then Eric pulls out his Relinquish and says, "All right, I copy that," and crash into him.
Well, no, it was worse. I stole him.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I got the attack point.
That's what it was. And I was so high and mighty, and then Eric just knocked me down a
I
peg.
kicked you in the shins.
I was a broken man,
Oh my gosh.
but not as broken.
Okay, also real quick
Yeah.
thing. I got my Relinquish from like a friend who had it for a while, and it had a tear on the corner, so that no matter what.
Yeah, we all just ignored it like, oh, I wonder what card it's gonna be.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's just like with the God cards. They were all colored on the back,
Yeah,
so
like-
I knew what,
Yeah, it was like when you see the blue one, like, oh no.
That was a Slifer or Rob, maybe. Could be Obelisk.
Anyway, you wanna talk about how I cheated?
Yeah, well, I mean,
My
granted,
cheating ways.
granted, we all kind of cheated back then. I mean, and I was dumb, and I banned you from cards and everything, and that was...
Oh yeah, let's talk about that for a hot second.
You wanna?
So yeah, so we had this thing where we would like ban each other from like getting certain cards. For example, it was basically to like keep each person being individual.
Yeah, it's like I want to play this deck, so you can't.
Well, yeah, and it was okay in the beginning because it was like, okay, I can't use like what was it like I can't use like Curse of Dragon, but you can't use Toon World. Okay, seems fair, quote unquote.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I felt like it was almost better when it was like just the archetypes instead of the individual cards.
Yeah.
Because with individual cards, that's when it's like, you can't use Mystical Space Typhoon.
Okay, we never went like
I know.
we never got to like staples like freaking Bottomless or Mirror Force.
Tifón
Tifón del Espacio Místico.
Your Spanish mystical space station card.
I got that from you.
Oh, you did?
You gave it to me for you put it in my Easter basket. I still have it to this day.
I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too.
No, get to the part where I'm not proud of myself for.
But yeah, so oh god. Also, I'm just gonna say right now, I was also kind of a little bee with that.
Cuphead.
Lockwood. But yeah, I was a little crybaby with that too, cause oh my gosh, the dumbest moments I can remember was like I think there was like 2 moments I remember. Like you wouldn't let me use Blue Eyes White Dragon, and like I couldn't even get it. You can't even get a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and oh my gosh, I was cringy too because I was like like you know what you're doing to me? This is how much I hurt, and I kept punching myself in the head, like actual like physical like not even joking. Like, I actually punched myself like. And looking back, I'm like, Eric, you dumbass.
You're saying you're cringy, but you're talking to the kid that like when he traded away his original Blue Eyes, he thought it was worth $100, so I started crying, like.
And I had to comfort the poor guy.
Honestly.
But yeah, and also I remember a lot. I don't know what. This is actually another one. I don't know what exactly it was, but like this was like pretty BS too. But it was like I think I wanted to use I wanted to get my hands on a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and I was always like, Joey, is it okay if I get a hold of this? And then you'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, man. If we unban Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, I gotta ban something else. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, I was a stupid little kid.
Well, I think you know what it stopped.
What?
You know, okay, so it was that one time we were at our friend Will's house for a party, and what happened was, I traded him for his Shark Drake and Shark Drake Vice, and you wanted that card too, but I was also gonna try and trade him for a Blue Eyes, and you like told me like no you can't get, and I had finally had like the last straw. I think this is when it started, either that or when like I couldn't get Winged Dragon of Ra.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Winged Dragon of Ra came later. So yeah, so then like with the Blue Eyes, I straight up had enough. So I straight up walked out of the room, went into the basement, found a little hidey hole, and just started crying like a little. Like
no, you had every reason to. I was a jerky little kid.
Yeah, we both had our issues.
I mean, like.
Anywho,
I am sorry.
Don't worry about it, man. It's in the past.
I remember later on, like we were banning stuff left and right.
It is not forgiven.
We were banning stuff left and right.
We had this joke where it was like I banned you from using red eyes. Well, I banned you from breathing. Erica banned him. Erica banned him. Why did they have me be the one that like was the one banned you from breathing?
I don't know.
What?
Honestly, I wouldn't put that past me back then. I would. You got a Blue Eyes? Can't breathe anymore, man. But yeah, so then, here's... Now, you went after me, I'm coming after you.
Oh, boy.
So I remember...
Okay, but
this is to a lesser degree. Like,
also, real quick, I'm just gonna throw... I think the last time, like, we tried that on each other, I said, like, each other, but it was you. But, but yeah, so it was the Ghost Trick deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Ghost Tricks. We,
well, I remember because I saw that one.
Let's just probably just finish these 2 stories and then we'll because we're short on time.
I saw that one before it came out and then everyone around me was building Ghost Tricks.
Well, no. What happened was before it came out, we were like looking at it. I'm like, oh, that's pretty nifty. And then you're like, oh, I want to build it. Eric, you can't build. I'm like, what? I thought we were past this. No, we're not past this. You can't.
Well, and I think the thing that finally convinced me was because then Liam built it and then
Well, no. You know what happened? Well, what happened was. So I think you were gonna try and build day 1 or try to get all the cards as you can. But what happened was Liam went to the sneak peek, so he got it. So he blindsided you.
I remember I was so upset because I remember I saw that I saw the Japanese commercial before
you did,
And then like finally it got to the point where like so many people were building ghost drifts. I'm just like, I don't care anymore.
Well, no, Liam just built it, and then you were like, well, someone else already did it, so it doesn't matter.
Guess I'll die then.
And if you guys want to hear Joey's beef with me, you're gonna have to come in next time on Nightmare Dragon Gaming.
Next time.
Bye.